To learn how Japan is transforming American fast food. I'm talking fast food classics that we all grew up knowing and loving. Burgers, donuts, more burgers. I want to know how Japan is reshaping these iconic foods and if it's good or if it's a complete disaster. Right now we're headed to our first location. Let's go. Behind me, our first location, Dom Dom Burger. This is Japan's first homegrown fast food burger chain established in 1970. They have faced stiff competition from places like McDonald's. Nice. But still, Dom Dom has carved out a unique identity in the Japanese fast food scene. What are they known for? Well, they have some unique burger offerings. Let's approach and take a look at the menu. First of all, they think they can just have everything in Japanese and hide their sneaky menu items from me. I'm gonna use my Google Translate and find out this is, boom, teriyaki burger. And then here we have tomato and cheese. This to me, I think is kind of their classic burger. I do think I should perhaps try a classic just to see how the Japanese interpret a classic burger, because they also have some unique items like you see over here. Right here, I don't need beef. Delicious. Konnichiwa. Could I please have a tomato and cheese, teriyaki pear burger, and crab? My order is complete. That should be coming up soon. We're gonna get our first taste of Japanese fast food. All right, folks, I've got 3 burgers today, and I am starting with their most normal burger because I want to kind of calibrate myself for the quality here and what to expect. They call it the tomato and cheese. I don't know why they're focusing on those 2 elements. Oh, wow. At first glance, I got to say it looks immaculate. It looks perfect. It kind of looks like the picture. They call it tomato and cheese. It might be fake. It's real. Unbelievable. Tomatoes like covering the whole burger. Ketchup, cheese, and 2 burger patties. This is looking excellent. Let's give it a shot. This is Japan's answer to the Whopper. I was gonna say the only thing that's missing is mayonnaise, but no, they have that too. It's basically all the ingredients: lettuce, tomato, the combination of mayo and ketchup, then you have a sesame seed bun on top. I'm very impressed, but this is a normal burger. Coming up next, we're gonna dive into something that's pretty unusual. Right here we have our next victim, the pear burger. Yes, you heard me right. Not impaired, although it could also be that. The pear burger is one of Dom Dom Burger's most unique and surprising creations. I agree. Very surprising. Showcasing their willingness to experiment with unconventional ingredients. It was launched in 2021 on the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Just kidding. Can you imagine? Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Whoosh. First of all, they have absolutely nailed the look of each of these. The same sesame seed bun on top. The next layer after that, you've got a thick dollop of mayonnaise, immaculate lettuce, and then what? Several slices of pear with some kind of a unique white mayonnaise-based sauce on there. Again, they have 2 thin patties, and then on the bottom what looks to be teriyaki or some kind of a brown sauce. I'm gonna give it a shot. This is a lot of pear. It's very sweet. It's also an F-ton of sauce, which I like overall. There's super sweet teriyaki. There's mayonnaise.
Nah, I don't want no pears on my burger, man. Pears on a burger is crazy. I thought that shit was onions. What was that? Pear burger? No, it's diabolical.
Showcasing their willingness to experiment with unconventional ingredients. It was launched in 2021 on the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Just kidding. Can you imagine? Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Same lettuce, mayonnaise-based sauce on there. Sauce. I'm gonna give it a shot. It's very mayonnaise, which also seems to be fairly sweet. The pears are not my favorite fruit because they're kind of mealy. In the end, it's not disgusting. It's just a little off-putting. It's a little weird. I like that they're going for it. I do applaud.
Can I get the pear burger without the pears on that motherfucker? We only have limits
imposed upon us. That's why I got married. So I'm gonna have someone to tell me what to do. Our next and most iconic burger, the crab burger. Let's learn about it. This is the chain's most unusual and iconic menu item, setting it apart in Japan's fast food scene.
That shit probably smack you, ain't gonna lie. Soft crab burger.
Daring use of a whole crab. You know what would be more daring? A whole dolphin, which they might try in Japan. It's uncommon in fast food. Many diners were intrigued by its appearance and the novelty of eating an entire soft-shell crab. Let's check it out. Oofda. Oh my God, look at that little guy. An entire soft-shell crab sitting on a bed of cheese and lettuce. It's kind of amazing. It fits pretty snugly and perfectly in there. It looks comfortable. When I was in Maryland, I had a soft-shell crab there and it was delicious. I've never touched a crab like this. Oh, you poor guy. He's looking at me like,
man, if I had any stiffness to my claws, I'd bite you in the finger.
But you can't. When we ate them, oh my God, like crab butter. Is this gonna be like that? Let's find out.
I haven't had soft shell crab.
Briny, kind of seafoody taste. It's a pretty intense flavor. It tastes like they've coated it with some kind of a sweet chili sauce. The cheese ain't doing much to help.
I would try it, but I don't know. I don't think I like that shit.
It's so weird. Every time you
Yeah.
take a bite, you're masticating its legs, its torso, you're biting its head in half, and you can feel your teeth rip through it. It has that leathery outside.
Yeah,
I don't care
hell
how
no.
hungover
Pass.
I was, this is not a fast food that I would crave for. And that makes me sad. I'd rather put that in the burger. He wants to eat my burger, but I want to eat him. Hey, come on. And maybe that'll be the next thing they have on their menu. Pigeon
Nigga said he'd rather put the pigeon in the burger.
burgers. So that is our final burger from Dum Dum. Next, we've got a donut shop that's serving up something that you'll never find at your local Krispy Kreme. Let's head there.
I ain't gonna lie, Japan and like the Asian culture, they got some good ass sweets. They know how to do it on the sweets. They good. They certified on that shit.
Find out. Behind me, our second location, Mr. Donut. An
They got some
establishment
good-ass
that
food
started
overall.
in the
I fuck
USA
with
and then
that.
eventually was
All that.
adopted by Japan. Inside, you're gonna find
All
a lot
that
of
shit.
familiar items, things that look like donuts that you've seen anywhere else. But then they have a couple of items that I don't even know how to describe. For example, one of these is called Zaku Mochi Dog Mexican Meats. First,
I ain't gonna lie, I wanna try like a candy yolk. Like they make those hoes in fucking Japan, I think.
so what is Zaku? I know mochi, I know dog. Meanwhile, the food looks like that. Does that look like any donut or dog or Mexican you've ever seen before? Let's go inside and see how it looks. Now, again, I told you they have some familiar items. We've all seen something like this before at Krispy Kreme. It looks delicious, it looks familiar. Here they are, the Zaku. First of all, we have crunchy, soft dog. This actually is a curried flavor donut with an egg on top. This one says crunchy, soft dog, Mexican meats. I love Mexican meats.
Oh,
and then
fuck
finally,
no.
we have crunchy, soft dog, egg. Japan has created their own category of donuts. It is unknown to the Western world. I think it was meant to remain so for eternity, but today, I will expose them to everyone.
That's not even a donut, bro.
All right, folks, take a look inside my box. There are 3 different flavors in here. I'm gonna start with the most innocent one, the egg, and then I'm gonna build up to the most wild one, which would be Mexican meat. What's that even mean? This is essentially an egg
I
salad
guess it is.
donut, not
Lunch
an egg salad
donut.
sandwich. Now I finally have my hands on this thing. I thought it was gonna be more like a hot dog. One of them said dog. Do not comment that they're eating dog. Essentially what we have here is fried bread. I'm not sure if it's sweet. It does smell a little bit sweet. It's got some texture on the outside. And then as I kind of open it, you see it's just a thin layer of spread out egg salad with an egg on top. Let's give it a shot. There is a little bit of crunch on the outside. The egg salad, it looks small, but it tastes mighty. Everybody knows that the Japanese really excel at a handful of things. 1, electronics, and 2, egg salad sandwiches. In this case,
They
have
love
that
them
same
some egg
great
salad
egg salad
sandwiches,
inside
some
full of
sundaes,
delicious
weird
mayonnaise and soft succulent eggs, but
They
it's
be
in
looking
a
good,
donut.
like-
It's very creamy
Well,
and
I can't
somewhat
eat no egg
satisfying.
salad
This
sandwich.
is part of a
I'll pass on
line
that.
of strange donuts called Zaku.
The fruit
Zaku
sandwiches,
is used to describe things that
those
are
supposed to be good.
crunchy. Now, is it that crunchy? Not really. There's like a little bit of texture on the outside, but it's not like crunchy. Let's look at the next one. All right, right here we have our next one. I'm pulling it out, removing its pants. Next donut. This one is known as Zaku Mochi Dog Curry.
Dog curry. Look like some dog shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Chewy yet chunky dough is sandwiched between
just
a
playing.
mildly spicy and smooth curry filling. Oh, that's curry? I thought it was.
Well,
it
lunch
looks
on them with here. That should be filling.
distinct, but not distinctly like curry. And it's
Or like
topped with a
dinner,
sliced
lunch,
egg
dinner
that
donut,
resembles
like-
a soft boiled egg. Let's give it a shot. Wow, it's such a thick, cold, salty curry. The curry's not bad. Of course, it tastes like a Japanese curry, not like a curry from India. This is a flavor that folks here love. For me, it's kind of a love-hate relationship if you minus the love part. I don't like it. But luckily, we have one remaining.
You see how
Relationship
nigga
if you
looked him
minus
up and
the
down?
Love part.
She said, who the fuck? Look at that lady's face too. She said, who the fuck are y'all?
I don't like it. But luckily, we have one remaining. Our next Zaku is a mochi dog with Mexican meat. Amazing. Because what is Mexican meat? You don't exactly pull up to a taco truck in LA and say, I'll get one with Mexican meat, please. Spicy Mexican meat is sandwiched between chewy dough and topped with cheddar cheese sauce,
You got
made with
Mexican
tomatoes,
meat.
beans, ground beef. Oh my God, Mexican meat is beef. This spicy Mexican meat is reminiscent of chili con carne. It means chili with meat, but they don't know Spanish in Japan. We don't even know Spanish in the USA. We call cheese queso cheese. That just means cheese. I'm gonna take a big bite of this beautiful Mexican meat masterpiece. Let's go.
We do it. Dang, I
it's
never
so-
noticed that we do call it queso cheese. It is cheese. Americans are fucking dumb for real. Queso cheese.
Sweet, it's so sugary. It basically tastes like a
Cheese,
sweet
cheese.
ketchup sauce with little morsels, tiny little bits of meat inside. And we didn't even get to the cheese yet. Processed cheese that definitely did not come from a Wagyu cow or any cow, and not even a goat. That does taste like oil-based cheese. It's not that bad. But if I had to rank all of these, I would give the curry third place, this second place, and the one that's actually pretty good that I would eat again, the egg salad donuts. So this is what's happened to donuts in Japan. After Fukushima, they went back to the local Mr. Donuts, and this is what they found. And they thought, hey, nice mutation. Let's serve that. From here, we're gonna get a taste of something a bit more familiar. The king of burgers, Burger King, but done the Japanese way. What have they done to twist the nipples of our dear king? Let's go find out. Behind me, our third location, Burger King. On the outside, at first glance, everything looks normal. Once you take a closer look, it couldn't be more not normal. What am I talking about? How about Johnsonville brats served at a Burger King? I'm sorry, is this the Wiener King? No, that's my name on weekends when I go to swinger parties.
Glizzy's at Burger King.
That was the code to get into Diddy's mansion.
What?
Wiener King. Who? I never got let in. As with many of the fast food franchises that have come here to Japan, they have adjusted to the local palate. Yes, you can find the Whopper, but you can also find some very unusual food items. Let's go inside and take a look. But first I want to show you this. We are in Japan, the least overweight country in all of Asia, and they are serving a 1-pound garlic niniku burger. What does niniku mean? It means garlic. It's a garlic burger. First of all, there's 4 patties, 2 layers of cheese, orange sauce on the top and bottom. I'm assuming that's filled with garlic, and it is a 1-pounder. Is it really big and delicious? Let's go inside and find out.
That whole part's smacking, I ain't
All
gonna
right,
lie.
folks, we have the menu behind me right here. So
The
this
garlic
is the
burger.
first thing I'm gonna order, the Niniku Garlic 1-pounder. But what I've really come here for is the Chipotle Pine Burger. It is a burger filled with a whole slice of freaking pineapple inside. Why did they do that? Let's taste
hell
it
no.
and find out.
And the pineapple
And
burger.
meal 3 has begun. The first thing
Yeah,
I want to point out, this right here
everything
is
though,
a
but-
large drink in Japan. That is wild. This would be, I don't know, a kid's drink? This is something for a toddler in the USA. Diet Coke to cancel
That's all
kids'
it
drink.
should
This
be.
is something for a toddler in the USA.
You don't have to put a lid on that.
Diet
motherfucker.
Coke to cancel out all the fast food. Smart. 100 IQ. Right here
Wait,
we
actually,
have the
no, fuck that,
1-pounder.
no
Can I tell
refills.
you? Diet Coke to cancel out
That's
all the
smart,
fast
like,
food.
you ain't get no
Smart.
refills?
100 IQ. Right here we have the 1-pounder. Can I tell you? It
rip that
feels like a
off.
pound. I'm gonna remove the kimono and see what's underneath.
Back on.
Holy cow! What an absolute disgusting mess. Let's go back to when we were at Dum Dum. Holy cow!
Disgusting mess, nigga. That whole look good, nigga. Cheese busting out of that motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Oh, what an absolute disgusting mess. Let's go back to when we were at Dum Dum Burger. Do you see how perfect it was? How immaculate? How the ingredients were all placed perfectly? There was balance. It looked beautiful. Now look at this. What the hell? Oh no.
Nigga, you had a fast
4
food place. What you
patties,
expect?
some kind of an
You at Burger King. You order a fucking 4-patty burger, my nigga. I mean, it's just like slam that shit. I don't give a fuck.
orange garlicky sauce all over the place. It looks like they had a machine just absolutely barf up orange sauce all over my burger. I'm so scared of there being an actual avalanche. We've got cheese, randomly scattered pickles, a little mustard, ketchup, and then that orange sauce is everywhere. On the bottom, more orange sauce. So keep in mind, this is the garlic 1-pounder. It's that right there. Take a look at that. Now go to the picture. Yeah, basically exactly the same. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, a lot of beef. Is this A4 Wagyu or A5? There's so much meat. In a country known for precision and
4-patty
excellence,
burger
who is
is
their demographic except for huge Americans that rolled their way all the way to this country? Look at that, dude. Who wants just like 2 inches of solid meat? Unless you're my wife. Hey, babe. See you soon.
That nigga tongue, bro.
Yeah, nice. In general, it's just like Niniku burger. What does Niniku mean? It means garlic. It's a garlic burger. First of all, there's 4 patties, 2 layers of cheese, orange sauce on the top and bottom. I'm assuming that's filled with garlic, and it is a 1-pounder. Is it really big and delicious? Let's go inside and find out. All right, folks, we have the menu behind me that rolled their way all the way to this country. Look at that, dude. Who wants just like 2 inches of solid meat? Unless you're my wife. Hey, babe. See you soon. Nice. In general, it's just a complete mess. But this is not why I came here. Let's open that one next. This is the zucchini pineapple chipotle burger. It seems to be much more manageable. Ah, see? Same bun, kind of like that big Whopper bun. Oh my God. On one side, lettuce and mayonnaise. On the other side, 2 slices of pineapple, bacon, and a mysterious orange glaze or sauce.
Hey, it might be
Way
good,
on the
but
underside, nothing. Wow.
don't knock
man,
it till you
missed
try it.
sauce
What the fuck?
opportunity. I don't know what's up with the Japanese underside. Nothing. Wow.
I don't trust the Burger King burgers, bro. Them shits just ain't no Burger King, bro. Ain't no king of no burgers. Look at that shit. What is all this like? These little spots on the burger and shit. Little gray dots on them motherfuckers. Ain't it, my nigga. Burger King ain't it. And Burger King got like a different taste to their burgers too. Like that shit is like, I don't know. It's like definitely unique flavor to that shit. It's like kind of like a dry. I don't know how to describe it, bro. It ain't no regular burger. That shit different.
Oh, Japan and missed the sauce opportunity. I don't know what's up with the Japanese folks today putting fruit in their burgers, but let's give it a shot with an open mind and an open mouth.
I can't like it till you try it.
Suspicion. This burger is misinformation. First of all, they have a Whopper here. Just get that, guys. Everything else is just marketing. No one's really eating this food. There's no way a Japanese person has ever ordered this 4-patty burger. One thing I do like about it is that there's a nice contrast between the sweet fruit and the very spicy Chipotle sauce. It's nice and smoky. It's a good flavor. Now, a lot of you might not know, Chipotle is not just a brand of burrito restaurants that gives people Ebola. Or what is it, E. coli? Or maybe both? Chipotle is actually a smoked, dried, ripe jalapeno chili pepper used for seasoning. And I knew that off the top of my head. That is what it's flavored with, and it's a nice flavor. Beyond that, the pineapple. Listen, pineapple, it belongs on pizzas, not inside of burgers. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
In the end, I'm not a fan, I gotta say. If I liked either one more, it'd probably be the garlic monstrosity. But in general, next time you come to Burger King, just get a Whopper. Better yet, don't come. From here, we are headed to one more fast food establishment. In fact, this is the establishment that gave Burger King its most competition when they first tried to come to this country. Let's go check out Moss Burger. All right, folks, we have come to our final location, Moss Burger and Cafe. It's both in one. Let's talk about Moss Burger, though, because this is one of the few fast food franchises that was not brought over from the USA. This is a Japanese original. Moss Burger is a popular Japanese fast food chain known for its fresh, high-quality ingredients and its unique take on burgers. When I say unique take on burgers... It's just like, what are these things? The menu is confusing, but what they do is they trick you by making it microscopic. Moss stands for mountain, ocean, and sun, representing the company's philosophy of providing natural, wholesome food. Okay. Take it easy. You have a hot dog burger. What is that reflecting? What I'm most excited about here is that they have rice burgers. This is great if you have a gluten allergy or you just want to switch it up and try something different than your usual wheat bun. This is the menu when it's blown up to a giant poster. It's just barely readable.
I was not need a burger
items that I'm after today. It's a hot dog in a sandwich with some greens. There's an egg in there. It looks fascinating. I'm gonna get it. Down here you can see the Moss rice burger.
Lazy
full
burger.
of delicious seafood with 2 buns made out of rice. Let's head to the order kiosk now and order. The problem is there is no English here, but they do have nice big pictures. I see an egg, I see a wiener, I see it all in kind of a bun. Let's get that. Yo, do you see that animation? Sick. All right, folks, this is our final meal of the day, Moss Burger. I've heard of it. I've never been here before in my life. And looking at this cafe behind me, it's kind of a little bit more high-end. And when you take a look at the food, it looks immaculate.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a bougie place. Moss Burger shit. Looks like it could be good, though.
I've got 3 that I've chosen today, and some of these I don't know what they are. Let's start with what's more familiar. This is the Moss Rice Burger with seafood, also known as THXS Rice Burger. It features a combination.
Oh, I see. I thought they were like fucking putting rice inside of 2 buns. I was like, nigga, get that out of here.
Of seafood and vegetables sandwiched between 2
that
grilled
looks pretty
rice
good.
patties instead of the traditional bread buns. What's
slim
really
on that.
impressive, it's not so easy to make buns out of rice and to make them kind of sticking together and not falling apart. This thing is hot and it's steamy. Oh yeah, a perfect hockey puck of jammed together vegetables and seafood between 2 other hockey pucks made of rice. If I'm honest, many of the foods we tried today, at least some of them made me feel disgusted, but I look at this, I feel a little tingly, I feel some excitement. Let's go for it. They have nailed the rice buns. They perfectly keep their shape. They're not falling apart. They're not breaking into pieces. They are still kind of soft, somewhere between the regular jasmine rice and the sticky rice. And then when you bite inside, it's so delicious.
I bet that was good.
It tastes mainly like a little bit of seafood and a lot of soy sauce. It's very salty, but man, that is pleasurable. They have done...
Damn, that looks smacky. That's something I'll make late night at the crib or something if I could.
Good work here. I'm impressed. When I looked at this, I assumed I would like it, but these 2, I'm not so sure. This is our
lazy burger, man.
Bread. When you open it up,
Someone brought me this. I was like, what the fuck?
You've got an egg, you've got sauce, and then you've got that big wiener. Now, not so long ago, I was inside a food truck in Minnesota, and I met a guy named Dustin who asked me an important question.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Well,
Bro,
today,
it's not even calling it a hot dog and shit. We got that wiener in there. Got the big old wiener inside the buns.
definitely is. If you want to make a hot dog into a sandwich, basically, you just have to make it do a U-turn and slap it between a couple of buns. As I give it a little bit of a sniff, it smells like a sweet barbecue sloppy Joe mix that's kind of slapped in there between the dog and underneath this egg right here. So this has a little bit of everything.
Oh, that's an egg. I keep thinking that's a. They got onions. It's an egg.
It also tastes like there's sauerkraut in there too. I mean, that would make sense with the sausage.
Hey, it's probably smacky.
The wiener is smoky. I think the
But I'd just
visual
rather get
is
a
appealing
regular-
and
a
enticing.
regular
When you
bun.
first take a bite, you're hit with that smoky sausage and then that super sweet and kind of barbecue tasting sauce with the meat. But it also just doesn't feel Japanese at all. It feels German plus an egg plus focaccia bread. So I will give them an A for effort. But do I think this should be exported from here to the USA? No. I think it should be deported from Japan to back to Germany, I guess. So that is food number 2. But for our final food, we have this right here. All right, guys, for today's 10th and final burger, I have made a mistake. I thought this looked cool on the menu because it was green, like the Hulk.
green
It was
burger.
very tall. I like tall burgers. This is a nice green bun. I like that. Some cabbage, some red sauce, and then this is a soy burger, then a tomato. Wait, hold on. A soy burger? You mean no animals had to suffer for this patty to be here? That's right. It's made out of a bunch of weird ingredients. Do you know what patties are usually made out of? Mexican meat. After the soy disc, we have tomato, and then we have this perfect lettuce. Oh my God!
Shit, I'll
Japan is
try
the
that.
best
Look like
looking
motherfucking,
lettuce. And
like
finally, on
SpongeBob
the flip
burger or
side,
something.
nothing. Another missed sauce opportunity in Japan.
Pretty
Just
patty
because
looking
something
burger.
is vegetarian doesn't mean it can't taste good. Just kidding. That's exactly what it means. In the very first moment, it tasted like a BLT, like a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, especially maybe with all the mayo inside. But I'm tasting that patty, and I'm like, is there pork in there? That would be diabolical. There's pork in it. Lab-grown pork. All I can imagine is a pig on life support with cables coming out of its
Yeah, no,
body.
I don't want no
like
pork
growing it
burger.
in a lab. In the end, I could say it is pretty dang good, but it's basically a tomato and mayonnaise sandwich with other layers and textures inside. I didn't know the day would ever come that
Yeah,
I
I bet it'd
started
be
to fall
good.
a little bit in love with the soy product, like the soy boy that I am. But I think today I've gone maybe perhaps from a soy boy to a soy man. So this is my final food from today's fast food frenzy. But next, I'm gonna tell you which food from today I think should absolutely be available in the USA. Let's do that now. Boom! Today I went
How
to
Japan
4
is
fast
destroying
food
American
establishments
fast
to learn
food.
how
How are they
Japan was
destroying it?
destroying American
Yeah.
fast food. And I think I was victorious. This was a very important, meaningful journalistic endeavor. I came here to do research. I learned a lot and I got to
Actually, nah,
expose
he's like-
meaningful journalistic endeavor. I
They're
came
smashing
here
us
to
on
do
the fast food
research.
game. Look at the McDonald's. They got some good shit in the fast food game.
I learned a lot and I got to expose these restaurants and share that information with you. Now you do with it what you will. That's up to you guys. As promised, I said I was gonna tell you which of these foods I thought should be exported to the USA. The answer is, come here, close, come here, even closer. None of them. Probably the most enjoyable burger I had was the normal burger from Dum Dum Burger, and that was like a less good Whopper Jr. It was still good, and it looked beautiful, but I really didn't see anything that stood out today worthy of an American audience. I mean, me and my countrymen, and women, and non-binaries, and two-spirit animals. Look, if I had to pick one, I'd pick the rice one. The rice
Yeah.
burger one, that's pretty good. Before we go, I want to say a huge thank you to Alifa
Rice
here.
Hi.